Assemble nyina wie ne say Reverend Dr. Mensah Otabil wati wonya no wrong. Asama mbeka ni nyina ne say Reverend Dr. Mensah Otabil wati wonya no wrong. Let me mention nyina Bukai told those who are Hebrew scholars. Bukai told me that good morning, maybe it's evening. Alif Bukai or Alif Tov, like Ultra Alif, Alif Tov. And then in the evening, Bukai La Ilah. Bukai La Ilah means that good evening. And let me take this opportunity also to read Hebrew. Barashid bara Elohim Hashamayim the Hareth. Again, Barashid bara Elohim es Hashamayim the Hareth means that in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Otabil wati. Now, na me yakodano is I say akola in ministry. Yewo osofo bi a o panyin pa ife no osofo akosia nwakwawu eye resurrection power any living blood. Now papa he can say fear not. Eye mako 365. And I am with you. And so eye one lipi anakoye 366. Ti sorry ya no container no no yi ba ko no wanom. But abra me nyini wawadi mu a me hear proper theology biblical study no. Me say ntesa. Fear not, a bro 800 echo 1000. The same way Dr. Mensah Otabil. I like him, he's a father. We are all from 80s. Now me gene nchekire bebre na etum so we are very good na say ya no na oka asem bi say Africa nyina adifo a omo ewo nyina no say omo ti say yakase bi percentage a omo 5 na emu 95 nyina no omo ye fake, omo ye quacks, omo ye crooks. But many jipa some ye kohwe senia esia etie. Because ayame de say yema society no emu ada ho na nyame adwuma e beto ye no yen yanse no amfa anko. And also we are theologians. I had my first degree from Church of Pentecost, Pentecost campus, and then my master's from GIMPA, Governance and Leadership. Enti mi obi a minimade pa, especially Bible de minimu pa. Na aso kan na mako enan. 1 okasafa adifo adwumaye ho. 2 okasafa Ezeric, post Ezeric ene ezai ho na agasa. Okasai efa eye doctrinal issues. Sansem yen saying no. Emu ba ko pe na Otabil utwae eye doctrinal issues. Dia kan nyina onya no not ring. So Reverend Dr. Mensah Otabil, I'll say Buketo, good morning. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well, right? Now, during kind Dr. Mensah Otabil compare office mienu. I said what the American to Ghana home enye or the magicians, mediums, and sorceries, and soothsayers compare the office of prophet and shia baby Africa say the fivefold ministry the dogmata and the 9 gifts the charismata. And the fivefold ministry and what the book of Ephesians 4:11 was say near Otabil and yet Duncan Williams and yet Rev.Isaac Opoku. He himself as a diano has made Sabani Yango Otabil, Niango Duncan, Niango Rev. Obotuo. He himself has made some, number 1, to be apostle, 2, prophets, evangelists, pastors, and teachers. The Mimudi Ntra Okofa, one they consult gods, licensed gods, and their channel is to prove power from one state to another. ebe compare officer yesu ate ho ayidi asi ho because of niema bi ankrofo bi eye no wo society no ahwe ya obeya fe na wakyekere ho theology is an attempt to know God. Nobody has ever seen God. Now, one of them I say nyame adwuma pa teachers. Sana Bible no ekae. Na okasa no mu no oka say efa omo free sa background ho divination, rituals, sorcerers, magicians and omo de adwuma. But when timi anka say ebi wo ho a nyame ho pa na omo de adwuma because ye can teacher your body no teacher be any wiasmu. But from the book of Genesis na di for no adwuma. All the founders Abraham no a prophet. Bible say na nyame ka ten say man na ide won nche no or a prophet. Moses na or a prophet. Abra ye si Savior bono kan say na Moses we odifo no. After Jesus Christ na or odifo. All the fathers nyina were prophet. Nti say o kan office no asema e say we very careful. Na what the o kan ase. Number 2. Abra ye ba be changes wo Old Testament we can say ne aka ne efe no odifo no ene efe no odihunufo ene yesa beti the last office e wa ayanti bio se ne na oka wo doctrine mo so no yesa de adifo no be hyemu a omo da number 2 ndi mi hu de ntra ofa office kese na we de ko compare office bi a exist nti eno ye ade Otabil onya no wrong. Now you can say the office of prophet then number 1, only a God spokesperson. And the Hebrew word refer no Navim or your boy refer no Navia. Now oka Tanakh wasem any Talmud, which he was referring to the Old Testament from the 5 of Moses, the Pentateuch, the Navim, the Katibims, or Kansa books and 9 wasem or that division, which is the 5 books in the law, the Torah, the Navim. And Bible do a different beka Navim wasem, no beka the Katibim, the writers wasem, also we are wrong. Enti so kasa ango fu asema when omo ye gospel person, omo eye intermediaries, omo janyankopon any onipa entem. Number 3, omo ye messengers, and even Jeremiah chapter number 7 no or from say my servants. Enti to compare them no Otabil onyane wrong. But san say all myself is in the nintino. When Jimmy Pokra and Chile, how almost your Juma. Talking about the we can say characteristics, how almost your man onim well. Almost operative from dreams, vision, tokens, signs, and then also hearing and CRM. When they go deep, then they go to the raw realm. The also so want me and Chile how they operate. And one wako pen wasem edikoto okoka church history. Na se Otabil church history wasem de ya. You never catch say any or you not. Because see really church history here from AD 30, AD 60, AD 80, AD 180 where Rome was formed, papacy, Bishop Leo. Assembly ni wa Rev. Dr. Mensah Otabil able to be there defending home. The kind no not no or the ono anadwene. Na say ya hwe yi na say ye adwene say omo ni more on be say the whole system nyina na wa build the baby ono wa master no go on to me master aside ha. I'm saying it not because I'm a prophet, I'm a teacher, I'm a prophet, I'm an evangelist, and then also whatever you call it, I'm a rabbi. Now, or can assembly onyano wrong, number 2. And also can say in the Old Testament, not one prophet at a time, not a different mienu, enyina babia enkasa, and also a wrong. Why? Number 1, tama na okasa asem no. In Israel, and they kura no say 11 million. Landscape kuna ketuwa bi. Enti ai se bia Kwame Nkrumah je fa wodi ma Ghana no na 6 million. Nse ba go for cry a prophet kwa na enken hardwin. But eno nche se wo try otin. Doctor who setting Why? Yɛmfa mfiri Samuel penso. Ɛyɛ Eli na tete Samuel. Samuel penso na Samuel ɛyɛ adwuma no. Ɛyɛ Samuel ne anonte Saul ɛna anonte David. Ba mema we fi say bra na Samuel te ase no na David na the prophet ɛnyɛ Samuel na ɛyɛ Nathan. And na God enso ɛyɛ adwuma. They were all at the same time. Ndise na asma ken doctor opa chire mu. Wo sa beka Elijah wo asem o na okabako ba mo hu se doka nyina utin. In the time of Elijah no a o ma eja be hye ba da konfo ha na aduonu eno de okobo so. Ba won timi hu se sabre no na obedia e wo ho. Sabre no nyankopon se owo 7,000 adifo a omko to dwe enkoto Baal e wo Kings chapter number 18 no nyame eka ho asem. Enti ebra na Elijah etiase no ne wadifo a na omo enkoto Baal. Na kola Elisha epenso. Na ye wo 50 sons of prophet. But yambo mu nyina edin, ba no mu ye adifo aduonum. Wo se me boa me ye fast because me pesa me video no e be wo ware bia because Dr. Mensah Otabil ne ba bi bebre no what tia na wo se me correction but na me nyamre me doctor bebre na me correction mo say no, you are getting it wrong and this is not about oye penny, so let me correct you. Oko second Kings chapter number 2 no verse 7 or say Elisha time. So obekaya sabe no koje ne ngosra na oba e won kan say the land is bad, the water is bad and the land is unproductive. Na asase no ema pon ni nsuo no so enye no. Verse 7 no ti ha was say 50 men from the company of the prophets went and stood at distance facing the place where Elijah and Elisha had stopped at the Jordan. Edi emema makuma aduonum a omo nyina no omo ye adifo. Eni se ebo Elijah na ebo Elisha na ya mo mudi a na nje zo mni ho omo ha eni zo mo ye adifo. Eni hono doctor you wrong. Me the Bible na yiwa no. Afenso so no First King chapter number 18. Ehona Elijah ekasa ema eja be hye bada konfo na obo so no. Sabre no na obedia ewo ho. Sabre no so na omukumadifo no. Jezebel a oye ehaboyire no. Ofa adifo no omo efa sa adifo no edo mo sie 50. Eno so ye First Kings chapter number 18. First Kings chapter number 18, the verse number 4. Hwe de ho na hwe omo bro almost number be say 1,000. While Jezebel was killing of the lost prophet, Obadiah had taken 100 prophets and hidden them in 2 caves, 50 in each. Jezebel, as one can oboa ni nyina, I will say sabre no na one at a time. But no nyina ho nyina ya adwuma. But adwuma bia no ICGC una ye wodano. Ba so for mu nyina no ndo mu preach. This is when we fan that and just say won na preach. They are all working for you. And he say your boy Elijah dia men ka say na odifo bia eni ho ebio. Afi wo sa be kan say Jeremiah ho ka na mu say doctor theology no say adwuma na do so a jama nkwa no omnya ho adwuma because Jeremiah penso e won de nya pre-Ezeric post-Ezeric ni nya Ezeric which is 597 BC e won na Israel for no konkwasom e wo King Nebuchadnezzar abanso a Nebuzaradan wo ye captain e won na Cyrus Isaiah 45 nyama na be si asoda no tie ni ye wo mo be konkwasom mu no the northern kingdom tie ni ye pa the southern kingdom no 2 tribes pe dem dia sefo no so the Omridis nyina the northern kingdom ho mo no Ezekiel who a prophet okobi Daniel and okodi abemu a ema nyame yi makode jatabu mu no na oye prophet okobi and in the time of Jeremiah no one of ye adifo no na Ezekiel oyodifo nyina o check here because BC 609 to BC 605 was a BC there e be chire and na asem na aso no fair deportees and the second deportation no ni nyina Ezra no is 597 BC. It is a 597 BC and na say Ezekiel ye adwuma and na say Daniel ye adwuma and na Jeremiah ye adwuma dia and na doctor me catch you plain say saa ho nyina ye adwuma no nyina ye adwuma edibo mu by so obi an judicial no ye adwuma no na ode ba. It was doctor when the you antwa obo no wrong when was say check yourself one panyimfo ni ye na nya saa omo the titles any names ebetu egum kura nani aka oma she said be ya won so but when it comes for theology you must do your check and balances correct as I what him earlier back. So after what I can say anifo bia in the New Testament apart from Agabus Acts chapter number 21 of Paul bet e kire ne nsa no any flip ma and nana no me odifo no adifo am New Testament no omo bro 25 and the so doctor what's as what opa mambo bi nchiro John akoda Patmos and AD 95 and okotro Revelation eschatology on a chain no ade to adwumu no na oyodifo enti ono no yodifo a na ono so no oyadwuma afei John the Baptist na also yodifo anameboa John and Luke chapter number 7 verse 28 and na Joseph ne papa a ware Mary so no na oyodifo and na Judas and Silas and then on Paul nanti you know mama nka no man say so obotuo ye wo ye de Judas and Silas yen Acts chapter number 15 Acts chapter number 15 the verse number 32 Acts 15 verse 32 no munyina munti o Dr. Mensah Otabil watia ma papa fe de never hwe a woda verse 35 but Barnabas was a Paul and Barnabas remain Antioch and you know verse 32 in here was say Judas and Silas who themselves were prophets mundia ni yo adie for mundia ni ye Dr. Mensah Otabil say flip mama and nine no and na no me adifo and na Agabus pe and na me se wo boa mamuntie de woka no lie because South woka New Testament which is AD 1 ediko or let's say 30 year ede ba bedru ebra ye benya Trinity which is Clement Antonius Athanasius and Arius controversy nyina ehye asema Dr. Ekano ti muntie ni ye pa was say Acts chapter number 15 verse 32 was say Judas and Silas who themselves were prophets said much to encourage and strengthen the believers. This angle for also a D4. I had a doctor where afei if back Lucas na no omo nipa be say 5 no nyina a D4 mabo nyina din Acts chapter number 13 verse 1. Now in the church at Antioch there were prophets and teachers. No obo mudin no Barnabas wo Simon called Ninja also oyodifo and Lucas of Ceremony also oyodifo safo nyina no also me adifo e Old New Testament the doctors mo okan no hanso no oboa and man of Jesus also na oye prophet afei Simon ambondi no oye prophet and Simon no Jesus Christo yawo na ne maama de ne call say okwese de amane ne hye e wo Luke chapter number 2 Bible say na Simon no yodifo na oje Yesu to so ka say Ewade uje wakwa anse nie kane wo hye amana man se ne be ye ma wo man so atere enti honom no sa nipa na oje Yesu hira no no a obompa ma wo no Simon na oye prophet afei yenko sa ema enan no omo nyina flip bakofo na se bakofo fie kwa nya adifo ema enan a wunima fie ema omo adifo doctor efie bakopemu wo kosa obi ofie bakopemu ebia ma besta Dr. Mensah Otabil na meko efie onko aye wadifo enan a na efie aka de nsa ne o me besta 1000 kra muntie ni ye na wo mo ntunguturo mfa ngwani Acts chapter number 21 muntie ni ye pa 21 verse number 10 muntie and tina onye say senia esia etie. Verse 8. Acts 21 verse 8. Leaving the next day, we reached Caesarea and stayed at the house of Philip, the evangelist, one of the 7. And so, what me about say 7. Into Okobakufofio, Muntie niye, Bakufofie. He had 4 unmarried daughters who prophesied. Into Okon, Philip Fio Kwan, Omi Nipa and so. Now, Oko Mina Fiakani Medifo Gufio, and Onkwa Wanya Edifo and 9. Afei, verse 10, Agabus. And we had been there a number of days. A prophet named Agabus came down from Judea, coming over to us. So he was what? A prophet coming from Judea. So Dr. Mensah Otabil, go back, and when it comes for theology, we are having a problem, because you must be grounded in your Hebrew language and your Hebrew language. And you must be a church history Bible scholar. You must know what happened in AD 30, Papias, and then the Q source. You must know who wrote the Bible first. Then you move to the AD 80, the spreading of the gospel. Then you must move to AD 180, the papacy, where Rome was formed. And before you go to AD 32, because that's AD 32 and AD 225 or 25, that is where the Council of Nicea, debate what is called the Trinity, Arius controversy. At that time, you have a young, vibrant, a called Bishop Athanasius and Clement. On would do defend the Bishop Alexander, who came from Alexandria. And Sandy Ebeja to use the word homo issues. So historically, doctor, whatever, you are wrong. And then the power one ever say nyame pa was atam no no. More teachers. And any teachers, me teacher. I'm the rabbi. Yes, you buy na okoye no no. Yes, you abreso de mega say buy yesu na omo hwampa. But yes, you call it, no. Hey, doctor. You see, there were philosophical and religious influence of Christianity called heresies. One of them that the Nyamia said here, Ghana will they say, things are not the same anymore. It's also me, I and Sempi. Ah, one more deep vocabulary free. You must be when Nyamia Mono. Woman Abbe say Nyamia, then you're deep for now. Me see omo be senya me adwuma pa ye omo de vocabulary e be wanya me adwuma mu bo fa kase serendipity necessitude womo de be senya me adwuma because for the Greek nkrampo na from John 1 I can hoto logos and Christos egnotoi unya word bi akora eso because I can kran and were in the beginning I can and I'm go fa bo fa kase be wure mu nti eno so unya no wrong. Now, some of no omoye no. A bini Gnosticism. Gnosis for almost say there's a higher knowledge. Wisdom do we are see at. So we need san yansana. Untimi ensu nyankopon. Enti woman na koma hemios. Hemitis ebaye because omo pagya nkofo ko ntse wiemu. Omo ntimi alande womo. Enti san nkofo no omo bedi omo ba nyame adwuma esei ekonkai. Another way friend, Masion, Papa ye bishop. Masion, I can say there are 2 different gods: the Old Testament God and the New Testament God. And now rejected part of the Old Testament and then part of the New Testament. And now accepted Luke Gospel no and here can be 1 year. And now Paul letters also no. You can say we have the wicked God and the good God. Then you go tie Yesu. Who say what year adwuma yie no and ya and omi be ko no na nyame tiri mo den se oma oba vaja na epai we ye mason ti no se yakopon oye inconsistency ono no se mo obi anye honini so bro mo nam esreso no mo kono no sa nyame ya ma Moses koye o snake oni e de bai is the teaching of what mason omo ena ifra ko so no ebinios na sa ebinios no say omo de omo ne Jewfo no eye pe ne mo almost accepted the law no na Yesu de omo gidi tum say we the Messiah o baba dan ho adie na onye Nyankopon we Nyankopon eba docetism wo so say wo de omo chisifa Yesu ho say Yesu no the body no a illusion some make am say illusion na appear only to suffer and die on one kwase asem and na no asem na ma yeburu eni komo. That is docetism some kind. Then we come to the main argument called the Nicea Creed, called area controversy. People are can say in area no areas can say yes ni Nyankopon ntimi nye peda na we Nyankopon ba enti so ye nyame a enye yie ena Athanasius ene Bishop Alexander can say we Nyankopon ena Constantine was white omo ye 300 bishops ena 3 ewo areas 300 wo 100 wo areas 300 100 so ewo Athanasius ena 100 omo for fairness omo ye na about 3 p.m. now omo nyina abrebre ye no ena omo kasa gu eyasom say Yesu abe nyame a enkwaje anya adwuma ena oson we use the term homoousios, a Greek language. Homoousios means that the same essence. And the doctor so now can check history. Who do you prove say before be a basem? One more basem pa ye teachers church again na ya da dan yasem no ye pani pa ye ha adwen. Am me tiem ebinum sem bia doctor hwe nkrofo bi enkan sem hu no. Doctor wu nya ragin to mu ntira. Hwe papa wo mutimi preach asem bi asem no eye theory bi. Bisi bi ka o che eye gimpa na le gono koe no. So koye eye konswa ene wo dey preach was so dem o. Na se mi tie ebi a ayana ka se do mu nyina nti eye Bible na. But next time me sabe bi wa. Me mo hu wa nkofo no preach na. Wo do mo ba ahanum na. O maso mo kan cannot be found in the Bible. Eye theory. And no man on the brofo ede, but they are not good. But not today. And the last one, Kasafa, doctrine. And the yes, sir. We'll see. My info will be experience. And I will be there was no Emma May theory. Emma May doctrine. What is a doctrine? Doctrine is a standard statement that have been proved and attested by certain society. Now, answer na semet no have doctrine no. Number 1, the first step and say na Yesu ka fa sa asem no. The Matthew number 19 no. Yesu ka tell say in the beginning it was not so. E fa aware ho no. E fa aware ja ho can say in the beginning it was not so. Number 2, e die na sa na wo kan no. Apostles no ya omo no. Wo ka e de fa ho. E die na sa apostles no. Wo ka e de fa ho. Ansana yaba be yatum. Number 3, it was said the law, the Torah no. Say na Moses, say na di fo nyina ka fa sa asem ehon. And then number 4, say na emra no e ka fa asem no. Make say Torah no eye the Pentateuch, the 5 books of Moses, the Tanakh or the Talmud. And then the Bible mabodi no. Sene kafa afi the Navim books no so no. First Samuel, second Samuel, kings here and there no so no. Sene kafa asem no. And the last one no, the wisdom books no. Sene kafa asem no. What is called the Katibim. So Dr. Mensah Otabil, you are wrong. And I hope next time you know that there are some good theologians in Ghana here. When you go to your church, you say everything you want to say. But others are good. So when you are saying anything, check your theological background, historical background, context background, and then the textual background and the author background, and get your facts before you come into. So I can say, and I did for those one. Because I will say, think I did for about Ghana no. One and great more Nigeria na. And I can Nigeria for being one day. And now before war is Slimuno. Never na Jeremia way me free. When you was saying your friend was Slima, one free Slimetra Accra Mayor Edifuduma. And I the one crown no, onko takrade anan ti manya me rezi obia ewo takrade na sana wo ka de a ene Otabil me wo wie se Paul mo penso no we ni teachers besa me nsa Paul the Timothy the early apostles no the called ones no the 12 apostles na ye frɛ wo edom bae no Matthew chapter number 10 no Matthew ene nkofo nyina ebae no abra na Paul mo ye adwuma no na eye Paul ene Silas no omone na ba wo ye greater works one program pe no e bia 7 preachers ana na enye one at a time when the whole year ni nyina mu na otimi connect 7 nyina begu ba bi at a time wo mo kasa bom no obi de oye adifo program wo de bi firi Kumase takrade Nigeria ba wo say sanye ma no enye adwuma nye so wo ye greater works na ya wonko akasa ana ga na nyina wonko aye odif ye sepakeni ho no no nti de meka nyana say ye kasa 1 John 2 John and 3 John na they be defend the philosophical argument about ansana gospel between elande omuna. Shalom, peace, and Hebrew man will say literal hold. Bye bye.